Good morning, students. Yesterday we have seen how in the village of Palampur land is fixed. We have discussed that since 1960 there was not any expansion in the land area. Few westlands were converted into the cultivable land. And yesterday we have also discussed that what is the standard unit of measuring the land. Standard unit of measuring the land is hectare, but in some local areas bigha and guntha is also being used. Now second one, is there a way one can grow from the same land? Means now we will discuss that is there any possibility or is there any special type of practice by which we can grow more on the same field of the land. In the kind of crops grown and facilities available, Palampur would resemble a village of the western part of the state of the Uttar Pradesh. So, by the varieties of the crops grown as well as the facilities available, we can compare Palampur with a village of the western part of the Uttar Pradesh. All land is cultivated in Palampur. In Palampur, all the land which is there, that is cultivated. No land is left idle. Any land is not left idle, means on all the agricultural land cultivation is being done. During the rainy season, Kharif, farmers grow jowar and bajra. So in the rainy season, means before the Kharif and after the Rabi, in that tenure of the 2.5 month, farmers grow the jowar and the bajra. These plants are used as cattle feed, and these both jowar and bajra are used for the cattle to feed them. It is followed by cultivation of potato between October and December, and after the harvesting of the Rabi crop, they grow the potato in the month of the October and December. In the winter season, fields are sown with wheat, and in the winter season, Rabi crop is being taken or wheat. From the wheat produced, farmers keep enough wheat for the family's consumption and sell the surplus wheat at the market at Raiganj. So how much amount of the wheat is being produced? Some of the amount of that farmer keep for their families, and surplus amount is sold in the market which is at the Raiganj. A part of the land area is also devoted to sugar cane, which is harvested once every year. So one part of the field is cultivated for the sugar cane, and once in a year the crop of the sugar cane is being taken. Sugar cane in its raw form or as jaggery is sold to traders in Shahpur. Now sugar cane in the raw form or in the form of the jaggery. Jaggery means we can say gur, that sweet one, yes. That is sold to the traders in the Shahpur. The main reason why farmers are able to grow 3 different crops in a year in Palampur is due to the well developed system of irrigation. So we have seen that 3 crops are being taken by the farmers of the Palampur: Rabi, Kharif and Jaid. Why these 3 types of crops are being cultivated by the farmers of the Palampur? Because they have the well developed system of the irrigation. Electricity came early to Palampur. In earlier time only electricity reached to the Palampur. Its major impact was to transform the system of irrigation, and maximum benefit of the electricity was to use in the field of the irrigation. Persian wheels were till then used by farmers to draw water from the wells and irrigate small fields. Earlier time or before the introduction of the electricity, Persian wheels were used by the farmer for irrigate the field, and from that Persian wheels very less area of the field was being irrigated by the people. People saw that the electric run tubewells could irrigate much larger areas of land more effectively. Later on, people saw that the tubewells which are operated by the electricity that can irrigate the more areas. The first few tubewells were installed by the government. At first, few tubewells were installed by the government. Soon, however, farmers started setting up private tubewells. After that, farmers started to set up their private tubewells. As a result, by mid-1970s, the entire cultivated area of 200 hectares was irrigated. And as a result of this, till the mid of the 1970, the whole 200 hectare of the land area was being irrigated by the electric tubewells. Not all villages in India have such high level of irrigation. Now if we will compare the Palampur with the village of the India, so we can say that not in all villages of the India there is the high level of the irrigation. Apart from the riverine plains, coastal regions in our country are well irrigated. Riverine plain means plain area near the river as well as the coastal regions. These are the two areas of our country which are irrigated properly. In contrast, plateau regions such as the Deccan Plateau have low levels of irrigation. But if we will talk about the plateau region as the Deccan Plateau, then in the Deccan Plateau region area, low level of irrigation facilities are there. Of the total cultivated area in the country, a little less than 40% is irrigated even today. So if we will talk about the whole country, then out of the 100%, 40% is cultivated, 40% is irrigated properly. In the remaining areas, farming is largely dependent on rainfall. And in the 60% area, 40% it is given that it is well irrigated. In the remaining 60% area, still farming is dependent on the rain. Now, to grow more than one crop on a piece of land during the year is known as multiple cropping. So if we are growing more than one crop on the same piece of land, it is known as the multiple cropping. It is the most common way of increasing production on a given piece of land. So the most important means by which we can increase the production on a given piece of land is the multiple cropping. Now all farmers in Palampur grow at least two main crops. Many are growing potato as the third crop in the past 15 or 20 years. So all the farmers which are in the Palampur, they at least grow two main crops. And what are they? That is the Rabi and the Kharif. But many other farmers are there which are growing potato as the third crop for the past 15 or 20 years.